Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Full Broadsword. When last we left our weary travelers, they were uncovering through a secret door into a cavern system where they found a hidden entrance from the lake. Looks like caverns that have a little boat and some other knickknacks laying around. And as we came up into another fun little area, we found some. Well, let me see. What did we find? We found a scout hobgoblin, a bandit who's somehow in a corner in a circular room, and a cloth character who's up to nefarious things. So, take it away, DM Jake.
Hey, so welcome back. We just rolled for initiative. Edward very valiantly charged into the room doing his paladin duties.
Damn Skippy.
Actually, the combat started off with Kai noticed who had gotten the a natural 20 on, so we rolled a critical success on the skill chart there, and did his little Jedi mind trick and did his thing, and so that's where we're at. And we were left off with Edward in his initiative, and so the big question was, because Edward the Paladin had still an action to make, so you're clearly within moving distance, and so the burning question is where's Edward going to go?
It seems to me probably
you're outnumbered.
Well, of course, but I know I've got my faithful allies at my back. So they are going to. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Okay. I think I'm going to head towards the scout up there and take a swing at that Yahoo.
Okay.
All right. Now I got to move all my stuff over here. Okay, here we go. A 23. Damn right. And we're rolling for damage with a 23. I'm assuming that hits a cloth or a leather wearer.
Yes, that's going to hit. Roll for damage.
Yeah, we'll take the 13.
And with a mighty cleave, you basically cut into and give the scout a grievous wound. She's still alive, but she's definitely reeling backwards from the attack, and she's very bloodied at this point.
Oh, that's it for me.
Yep. All right. Scout is going to strike back. And she swings her sword. Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Okay. And with her offhand, she's going to swing another short sword. And I don't think a 6 hits either.
No.
She reeled from the attack, and you've basically got her on her heels, and so she's not hitting very well. She's kind of panicky at this point. Yep.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah. The hobgoblin is going to charge up at you, though, snarling and foaming at the mouth, and he's going to take a swing at you. Yep, gurgle, gurgle, with his long sword. Does a 20 hit, sir?
Ooh.
Yeah, damn it.
Ouch.
Yeah, a little bit of ouch.
A whopping 4 points of damage from his long sword.
All right.
This bandit is going to step out and fire a crossbow at Kai.
Well, now we know who Kai targeted.
Let me take a look at Kai's armor class here. That does not hit. The bandit rolled a go back to my table.
Yeah, your the enemy rolls are not showing up, but I'm assuming
Okay,
that's
Bandit
that's
rolled a
fine.
14, which does not hit Kai.
Okay.
So it whizzed by his shoulder. Yep. Let me check my table. I'm going to make sure that this is why. Let me come on now. How about if I select roll to everybody instead of just myself?
How
See?
about that? That'll work, I bet.
Yeah. Magic switch.
Yeah,
Technology.
yeah, I know. It's hard sometimes. We struggle.
Yep. This little critter,
Oh boy.
Sanbalay in the robes.
Ah,
is
he's
going to-
French. Gotta be nefarious.
He's going to point with his finger at Edward,
Sure, why not?
and some bolts of light fly from his fingertips. Let me roll for.
Son of a bitch. Is there a save on that? Or he has attack roll, I suppose, on some of those.
Yeah, that's his attack roll. Actually, there's no. It's magic missile, so those are going to hit.
Oh, super.
So 6 bolts of light fly from his fingertips and hit you for 6 points.
Well, sir, I am a bloody looking paladin, let's just say that.
Okay. And it is Marcus's turn.
We should have waited for Healy juice.
I want to initially cast a Hunter's Mark on the Hobgoblin.
Okay. So that is a
And-
bonus action. And
Correct.
you can still take a movement and an action.
Correct. And I will reposition here.
Yeah, Kai is small, so
And-
you can move through him without penalty. Yep.
Correct. So I'm going to position here and then take aim at the Hobgoblin.
Okay.
Oh, come on, dice rolls. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah, absolutely. Is
I
that
hope
a
so.
nope? Not a natural. Roll
No,
for
not a
damage.
natural.
Yep.
It is 10.
And the hobgoblin goes down with an arrow in his throat.
Very nice.
Oh! Gurgles on the arrow and falls down.
Nice.
Any other actions that you want to make? Perhaps
Am I-
unleash the canine. Whatever hound
Yeah.
hound of hell you have.
Give me 1 second to find out what she's marking at. Hold on.
Oh, that's all right. little
It's okay,
canine
'cause it's-
aggro. Yeah.
It's Kai's movement anyway.
I've got to figure out how he put that splash screen behind him. That's pretty cool. The viewers are just getting my fat head and a freaking lazy boy is all they're getting. So I could spruce it all up with the character right in this region here, maybe over here a little bit, something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put the full broadsword, or I'll just, what I'll do? It'd be pretty cool. Have the Savage Odor Networks guy, and then put my head over the shoulders of the caveman. Somebody I'm sure could do that. Knew I should have went for that clothy. Knew he was going to be problematic. Now, question.
I think Kai is going to do something here. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm well beyond bloodied. At what point do I move into advantage?
Is that you'll have to refresh me. Is that a skill? Is that
No. When we were fighting others and they were
Mhm.
beat up and nearing death's door, they started to strike with advantage. I'm just wondering if that applies to us.
No, it could have been because if somebody is prone, you get advantage to hit them. It could have been an effect. It could
okay.
have been.
I just misunderstood then.
Yeah.
It seemed like when they were way down and they were beat up and bloodied and they were at last ditch effort, they went into advantage. So okay.
No. All right. While they're doing that, I'm going to make saving throws for our characters here. That's going to be the Scout, Bandit, and Sandballet. Ooh, I get to use my template. See
Seems
if I
like
can
all kinds of
position
fancy.
Yeah. It looks like I'll be able to kind of get those two. Do this. Yeah, let's do that.
We can hit all three of them.
Yep.
Must be a cool little area of effect spell, huh?
Yes.
Very nice.
My apologies.
That's okay.
The wife
Welcome
was
back.
wife was up walking around and so the dog was barking. So I had to help her meander back to.
So what happened was Kai charged into the cave. I'm setting up an area of effect because I'm going to make saving throws for.
Well, the last thing I was going to ask about doing is, am I able to move the hunter's mark to another target?
Yes. Because it is a concentration spell.
Right.
So that was a fail. That was a fail. And what is the scout going to do?
Die.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a save.
So 8 and 9 are both fails, and the scout rolls a 19.
Right.
The one who's almost dead.
Well, I'm just glad the little spell chucker there ended up missing the save, so that's good.
Well, let's see
That
what
bugger
happens
could
with
be
the roll here.
dangerous.
I tried to I got rid of the hobgoblin for you, so the big guy.
As soon as I calculate the damage, and then I will let you know what happened. I see it. Bandit. And Scout is going to... Okay, so here's what happened. Kai runs into the room and stops where he's at and basically takes his arms and almost like kind of like, the Incredible Hulk in the comic book, and he claps his hands together and this big thunderous boom comes out from in front of him, and you could just see like the sound wave. It sounds like a big thunderclap. The scout over here in the corner, just basically her brains splattered from the noise, and she's down. This bandit here is reeling backwards 5 feet from the concussion, and the robed man is also 5 feet from the concussion, and it looks like their cages got rattled. The Bandit here is bloodied, and the robed or the very fine clothing looking gentleman named Sanbalay is not bloodied at all, but he's extremely pissed off and he's looking right at Kai.
Oh,
So
goody.
that's kind of what happened. Yep.
That makes me smile.
Yeah.
I can't take much more,
And-
damn it.
And then with that being said, Ed, it's your move.
You know what? I didn't like those pretty freaking lights. I'm gonna charge in at the Roby boy
Okay.
over here and take a big old honking swing.
Are you using that great sword?
Oh yeah.
Or are you using?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
great. So I've been using that since I picked it up.
Okay.
19.
That will hit.
Hope so. Wearing robes. Let's take the 11 damage.
Okay. Let me, before I apply the damage, let me double check he doesn't have a trick up his sleeve. Nope. Okay, 11 damage it is. And is that with your savage attacker as well?
Yeah,
Don't you-
the savage attacker allows me to roll on a successful hit. I can roll the damage twice, and it allows me to take the greater of the two. And I did that.
All right, so he is bloodied, but he's still up.
Damn it!
Up and at him. Bandit here is going to shoot his crossbow at Kai. And he misses. Oh, what is Mr. Fancy Clothes going to do here?
Uh-oh. I see it getting
Edward.
lighter and darker over there. He's pulling up nefarious stuff. It's getting creepy over there. What?
Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm not the smartest guy on the planet here. Oh, wait. I got to push. Oh, wait. Saving throw. Yeah, that's still not good. Okay. Let me click off here. There we go. Oh, fucking A. Look at that. 17.
Oh, look at you.
Well.
Good roll.
Well, that's only because I'm half dead here, so I've got nothing to lose.
So, Mr. Fancy Clothes basically grabs you by the armor and looks straight into your eyes. And he says, "Protect me."
Fucking crazy? I don't think so, buddy.
I.e., you made your saving throw.
Yeah, you threw sparklies at me. You can die now. I don't like sparklies.
And as you grimace and basically say not just no, but hell no, he gets this real surprised look on his face. He thought for sure he had you.
I'm glad he didn't.
And with that being said, it is Marcus's turn.
Okay. Well, since Ed's standing kind of right smack dab in the way of where I want to shoot, I am going to move probably closer to Kai to hopefully get a better beat on the French dude, and make sure the hunter mark is passed on to him.
To the Sanbalay.
Sembele.
Yep, Sanbalay is his name. Yep,
Sandblast. And I will draw back with the bow to see what we do.
Okay.
A 14.
That will hit.
Yay. And the damage roll is an 11 plus the
How would you
hunter's
like
mark.
to do it? Oh, roll for your hunter's mark,
Okay,
which is an additional D6, correct?
correct.
Yeah, that is a
Plus two.
killing blow, sir. If you would like to add a description, if not, you can.
As he grabs Ed and shouts at him, "Save me!" and Ed just kind of looks at him and tells him to piss off. The arrow I fire pierces him through the temple and straight on through.
Yeah, he said, "Protect me." That's what he said. He looked at him and said, "Protect me."
Yeah, protect me.
Yeah, and his eyes kind of like went, did like the hypnotized look, and
Right.
nothing happened. Ed didn't even realize. And with that, top of the round, Kai is going to charge forward, and with a flying kick and a shriek, he's going to attack the bandit. And that will hit. Let me double check. Yeah, that hits. Did you guys see the roll? It was an 18.
Yes,
Yep,
18.
Okay.
18.
Yeah, it was an 18 for the hit.
That a boy
And
halfling.
he's going to roll 6 for damage. And so basically, Kai charges across and just winds up and kicks the guy square in the giblets. And the guy doubles over, and Kai just kind of gives him like that, the old Captain Kirk throat chop to the
Karate
neck.
chop.
Yep. And you hear an audible snap, and he kind of twitches and he drops to the ground. And with that,
Dead.
we'll be out of combat.
Yay.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yeah, no kidding. And then I am going into my
And there was much
inventory.
rejoicing.
And I am going to burn that potion of healing.
Okay.
Last charge, and that was what 2d4 plus 2.
The Healy juice. Yeah.
Yeah, the last of it. So now I gotta do 2d4, and then I'll add 2 to it. Okay, so 6.
Hey, you've
So
got the
6
brandy
points.
down there.
Yep.
Well, that's not going to help me right now. No.
You drink enough of it, you won't feel the pain.
Yeah. Well, now I got to take 1 charge away. That's used.
So as you're doing that, this
60.
cavern, like the passages leading to it, it's kind of, now that we're in there, is lit by torches held in simple iron brackets around the walls. You can see 5 small bolts of cloth stacked against the wall on the left-hand side, which is on where the scout and the hobgoblin are. And to your right are 8 small casks in a neat row.
Well,
Are they similar to the other casks, or are they smaller?
Yes, look very similar. Make an investigation roll.
An 11.
Edward, make an investigation roll.
16.
So at this point in time, you can deduce that you have basically uncovered and effectively wiped out what appears to be a smuggling operation.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, based on your City Watch experience. And Edward also, as a note, you'll remember, and Marcus as well, going back to what Merrick was saying, is that he wanted to see what was in the haunted house because he didn't believe the rumors of it being haunted. And you're kind of getting that little tickling feeling in the back of your neck, like your spidey senses is kind of telling you, like, maybe he wanted you to actually clear this because he's a merchant, right? So maybe he wants to get in on the smuggling business himself. Yeah.
Right.
So
Or
that's kind of what you're deducing here.
Or he has his own business, and this was cutting into it.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, hard to say. But Let's start rifling pockets
Exactly.
and robes and whatnot. Yeah.
Let me bring up my. So on which one are you checking first?
I'll be checking the robe wearing dude.
Oh, Senbale.
Sure.
We're running a little slow tonight. I apologize.
That's all right.
Okay, so aside from the bolts of cloth laying on the ground, and aside from the, he's basically appears to be a tall man with a shaved head. He had piercing green eyes, wearing fine clothing. And roll a d12 for me, please.
Niner.
He has a scroll tucked in a little scroll case on his belt.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. And he's got roll 46.
46.
Is that 46 or 4d6?
4d6. So he has
Niner.
9 silver pieces in a pouch.
Okay.
Wow. Fancy clothes, and he doesn't carry any money with him. Okay.
Roll an investigation check for me.
Whom? Me?
7.
Oh.
Okay. He appears to also have, it looks like a smoking pipe and a pouch of tobacco.
Not concerned with that, but they're fine robes, so I'm thinking this guy's going to be laying down here dead and naked.
Well, yeah, it's like a buccaneer shirt made of fancy cloth and buccaneer pants, and the poofy pants with the think Captain Jack Sparrow, but
I'll just write it up as Buccaneer outfit.
Yeah, buccaneer outfit. Okay. Anybody else? Kai is going to help himself to some more air quotes samples from the barrels over there.
Yes, please, Kai, check to make sure those barrels are not tainted.
Oh, they are definitely not tainted. You get a sensation in your mind as Kai looks up and smiles at you as if he's very happy and very satisfied.
I'm sure he is. Does the hobgoblin have anything of interest?
Well, would you like to check, sir?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
let's rifle them all.
Okay. Roll. What was it? 46 for the scout, and 46 for the bandit.
46.
Yep.
Quit.
Here, let me bring them back up so you can see them. Scout, hobgoblin, bandit, and Sanbalay.
Well, Samblay's done. He can disappear.
Yep. Okay, assembly can disappear. 19. I saw 19 roll up.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
19 silver pieces off the scout.
Okay.
And then other than leather armor, longbow, and short sword, they appear to be normal to you, like normal, kind of rusty, salt water.
Okay.
Would you like anything else?
You said you wanted me to do one for each, right? Correct?
Yep. So that was the scout bandit.
All right. There's
10
10.
silver pieces from the bandit. Bandit is also wearing leather armor and has a scimitar and a light crossbow.
Okay.
And the hobgoblin.
And 11.
Yep, 11 silver pieces. Hobgoblin is carrying a long sword, a long bow, and is wearing scale mail.
Scale mail.
Yep.
Is that something we want to keep, or do we just leave it down here and collect it later?
It consists. He's wearing a coat and leggings, separate of leather covered with overlapping pieces of metal, much like the scales of a fish, to include gauntlets.
To me, it's just armor. Coin and can be spent anywhere. This other stuff has to be sold. And to me, it's probably not worth a ton, but up to you. I mean, we can always come back for it too.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I don't have a problem with that unless Kai wants it or needs it or can use it.
Yeah, Kai. I don't think he's wearing he's barefoot, with the sleeves
Right.
rolled up, wearing tattered cloth. I don't think he
Right.
has any interest in scale mail.
All right. We can come either get it later or we can
Yeah, well, we know
watch
where
it
it
turn
is.
into a rust pile later.
Yeah.
Marcus, make a history check for me, please.
A 13.
You know from your experience with goblins, hobgoblins, which are a much larger cousin to the normal goblins, typically wear piecemeal leather chain and stuff, but to your recollection, you've never seen a hobgoblin wear scale mail.
Right. He's finally dressed for a hobgoblin, essentially.
Overly dressed for a hobgoblin, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, somebody was equipping them very well.
Okay. Is that all that you would like to grab?
I
think so.
believe so.
All right.
Rock on. Then I would suggest, since we've uncovered the whole cavernous area, I think we go back up.
And get your long rest that you're looking for.
That would be downright super. And then I would suggest we blast through that door that says danger. Because that's still questionable.
Position yourselves to the back to the wine cellar.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to go a couple beds in this time.
Yeah, I will need a watch order.
Well, either the two that are...
Was this over here an actual door or anything, or is that just a wall? I don't
just
know.
a wall.
It's a wall. Just a wall.
All right, I couldn't remember.
Don't mind the bush. It's just a bush.
All right.
Caddyshack. Okay, is that better?
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, since Kai went first last time, I'll go first this time.
All right. So as we settle down, break out the camp, roll a d8 for me, please.
Everybody or me?
Nah, I'll go ahead.
Whoever's on watch.
Oh, watch. Watch the watcher.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Do 19.
Roll for initiative. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Funny freaking guy over there, isn't he?
Out of nowhere, a shimmering light appears, and
more sparklies.
So let's go over for the viewers, if you're just tuning in, and go over for the party long rest. We've managed to accomplish a long rest, which is an extended period of downtime. It lasts approximately 8 hours without any encounters. So here's what you could do for action, since this is our first long rest with the party. During a long rest, you sleep for about 6 hours and perform no more than about 2 hours of light activities such as reading, talking, eating, standing watch, etc., etc. During sleep, you are considered "quote unquote" unconscious. So if there was an encounter, you would have to roll for surprise. So there's that rule. But we didn't have any encounter, so we're safe on that one. So here's the benefit: you regain all lost hit points, okay, and all spent hit dice for a short rest, right? So
Right.
if you expended any hit dice for a short rest, you gain that back, and you've also regained all lost hit points. If any of your ability scores was reduced, they also return to normal. So if somebody hit you, let's say you had a fumble, and you shattered your sword on the ground, and you lost 2 dexterity, that would come back, right?
Right.
All ability scores are restored. Exhaustion is reduced. We don't have any exhaustion. We're not enabling that rule yet. Maybe as we start getting into some higher levels. Some features are recharged by a long rest. So you have a feature that recharges specified by a spell description. It will reset. So basically, the easiest thing to do is on your character sheet at the very top, you can click long rest and say, take a long rest and reset hit points during this. And it will kind of reset all of your spell blocks, all of your spell slots, etc., etc. Also, during this time, if you are a magic user or a ranger or a spellcaster, and you would like to maybe, because you have spells that are known and spells that are memorized, if you would like to shift this stuff around, please take that opportunity to do so. While I turn the heater off in my basement, because it is getting hot in here.
Yeah.
Please don't do what the song says.
What's
If you know what, it's getting hot in here. Take
Oh.
off all your clothes. No,
Oh, God.
no,
Yeah.
no.
We have cameras
no.
working tonight,
No.
guys. Let's not go there. Yeah. Question though. I have something when I hit long rest. Heroic inspiration shows up.
Mhm.
What is that, and when can I use it for the viewers, listeners, whatnot?
So sometimes the DM or a rule will give you a heroic inspiration. If you have a heroic inspiration, you can expend it to re-roll any die immediately after roll. So that's something that is like given by the DM for role-playing heroic actions, charging into battle, etc., etc. So right now, no heroic inspiration has been awarded, so therefore nothing is there to reset.
That's weird, because when I hit long rest, it appeared for me.
What race are you?
Human.
Okay, so that's why it's a racial trait. Human characters start each day with a heroic inspiration. You could never have more than one instance of a heroic inspiration at a time. If something gives you a heroic inspiration, and you already have it, you can basically, it's kind of like a get out of jail free card. It's something that you could pass on to another player by saying, I'm going to pass on the additional heroic inspiration to somebody else in the party or somebody that lacks it.
Okay.
How you use heroic inspiration is you can expend it to re-roll any die immediately after rolling it, but you must use the new roll. So, for example, Sanbalay had grabbed you and basically had cast a spell Charm Person, and that's why he was looking in deep into your eyes and saying, protect me. He was trying to charm you to turn you against the rest of the party. And let's say that you failed the saving throw. you can then cash out your heroic inspiration and re-roll it, but then it has to be done immediately before any other actions, and then you have to take the result of that second dice.
Is
That's
that
how
is
heroic.
that something that I could use when I roll that natural 1 next time?
Absolutely.
Okay, well that's good to know. Fantastic.
Yep.
Okay, good to know. Get out of jail free card. I'm going to try that.
Yeah, heroic inspiration.
Okay.
If I say, Marcus, you very nimbly leapt across the table that you were sitting at and landed on the other side without crashing through any floors, I'm going to grant you a heroic inspiration. And he already has one, then he can say, I already have it. I'm going to pass it off to somebody else. So it's kind of like a, like a freebie that you can kind of give throughout the party. So
Super. All right, so we've had our 8 hours.
yes.
Well, let's I'm thinking we go and attack that door.
Okay. I will need
Over
a
here.
party order.
Our standard one.
Standard.
Yeah. Kai and then Marcus holding it up. Because that's a place that we have not yet uncovered, and we probably should, to be thorough in our searching.
All right, so this is the door, and we'll remind our viewers and our listeners that had the wooden bar across the door and written in common in big chalk letters that said danger.
Well, that happens to be Marcus's middle name, so let's just get right through it, huh?
So, are you gonna lift the bar? Are
Oh,
you gonna
hell
kick
yeah!
down
Let's
the door?
lift
Yeah,
let's lift the bar and chuck that aside, and well, let's see if there's a key hanging around at any. Just I don't want to make that mistake ever again. So
the bar securing the door is very easily lifted off. You could very easily lift it and chuck it aside, and the door appears ready to be open.
well, let's open that bastard then.
Now, before you open the door,
Oh boy.
I'm going to let you know that the room that you're in is already lit with torches, and so you don't need to have a light source because you're already in the cellar, which has got the light torches and sconces all along the wall.
Right, but when we open the
So
door, it might be dark in there.
Knowing that, I'm going to allow you to, if you want to deploy your shield or not, or if you're still going to carry the greatsword. So
No, I'll still carry the greatsword.
okay.
It's allowing me to cleave fuckers in half so far, so I'm doing pretty well with that.
So the door opens.
There's the door opening. Yep. Okay. Light spills in from this room, the one that you just left, right? From
Okay.
behind you. Barely shows that the chamber, so it's dimly lit in there. The chamber is only about 12 feet across, and the corners are filled with shadow. From what little you can see, because it's kind of dim, is dingy and dirty.
Dingy and
Roll for initiative as out of the floor you see skeletons kind of popping up and coming up and out of the floor.
We had something that was given that we found that said something about skeletons, did it not? Something behind skeletons?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll revisit that once we deal with these pesky bastards. A natural 20. Oh boy,
They
lots
keep
of.
multiplying.
Well, unfortunately, I rolled the natural 20 on the initiative roll rather than an attack roll, but whatever.
Right.
Hold on, I had to reload the map. Hopefully it didn't blank out for everybody.
No, it's just fine
Okay,
here.
good.
Oh, you got too many skeletons on there. I think you
Yeah,
misclicked
it may
some.
it
so
may
took
it
a
may
few
have
of those off.
replicated them. Yeah.
All right, let me go to Kai's character sheet. Look at that, a 21. So the order of battle will be Edward. Kai, Marcus, what did you get?
I haven't rolled it yet. What are we doing? Initiative?
Initiative.
Yes,
There it
sir.
is.
Wow.
And a
Look
20.
at us go.
We're all prepared. I guess it was one of those that it said danger, and we all went, okay.
Yeah.
I guess we better pay attention to that one.
Okay, Edward, it's on you, sir.
Well, there's the one right here in front of me. I'm just going to go ahead and take a swing at this knucklehead.
Well, I was going to suggest probably backing out of the door, and that way you have a choke point at the door. That way you don't have to worry about so many of them all at once.
No, hell with it. I'm just going to do this. Attack.
Okay.
19.
A 19 hits.
All right, and then we'll savage attack. Looks like I'm taking the 9 damage.
Okay,
Dealing it.
skeletons don't bleed, but you could tell that you've shattered a bunch of limbs and it's barely standing.
Oh, goody.
Any bonus actions or any other actions that you would like to take?
No, I'm good. I don't think I have anything for that right now.
Kai's turn. Kai's going to move into the room. Okay, skeleton B. Let's roll a saving throw. Saves. Skeleton D.
5. He saved. Wow.
Saves. Skeleton F. And I'm sorry, skeleton B and C failed, skeleton F saved, and then skeleton E.
So it looks like another failure.
Yep.
So 3 failures and 1 save.
Right, so Kai is going to roll.
So
Oh my goodness.
They have been thunderstruck.
Yeah.
So skeleton B. Skeleton D. Kai rolled a 12. Skeleton F. Had his there. And skeleton E. And all 4 of these skeletons are knocked backwards. Kai basically does the same thing as he did before. Ran into the middle of the room, reached out with his arms, and basically and it clapped his hands, and like this burst of there's a loud thunderclap, and the sound waves goes out in front of him, and each skeleton is shoved back 5 feet. And they're all looks like they're pretty brittle and ready to fall over, except for skeleton A, which is right next to him. And with that, Marcus, it's your turn.
I will come into here and take a beat on skeleton A.
Hey, roll for attack.
10.
Nope, you whiffed, went over his shoulder and into the wall.
No, I figured it would go right through, like his rib cage and pass right on through.
Yeah. That being said, skeleton A is going to shamble over to Kai and take a swipe at him. Looks like he's using his fists, and that is going to
Fist of
miss.
Fury.
Skeleton C will shamble up to Ed, and let's see what Skeleton C is carrying. They carry different things. They're skeletons. He is actually wielding a short sword.
Of course he is.
Of course he is.
Couldn't just punch
That's a
me in the
16
armor.
hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn it.
Take 6 points of damage.
Son of a bitch.
And the other
Just
skeletons
heal.
they've been blown backwards by the thunderclap, so they will be recovering for their turn. And goes back up to the top, which is going to be Edward.
Another attack roll on, what was it? Skeleton C.
Skeleton C.
21.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Let's take the 11 damage.
Okay, he doesn't just shatter; he like explodes into splinters and becomes I wouldn't say a pink mist, but he becomes bone fragments in front
Good.
of
Bastard hit me. He's needed to die. Die again, you bastard.
you. Kai's turn, unless you have any other bonus actions or anything you'd like to do.
Actually, I do. What's my bonus action? No, bonus actions are divine. Well, no, I can use a lay of hands, can I?
You can.
Yeah, that's actually on there. You know what? Oh, I just jacked that up. Let's go with 3.
Okay. Yeah, you can mark that off of your character sheet.
Yep. There we go. I'm good.
Okay. These guys have a weakness to. Just double checking. Okay. So Skeleton C is down. Skeleton A is of course going to shamble forward. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Kai's turn. I had already gone down to the bottom of the list. Kai is not going to shamble forward. Kai is going to give him the old 1-2 strike there to the skeleton sitting in front of him. So Kai is going to this. And that's going to miss. And with his bonus action, he will give him a haymaker from his left hand. And that's going to hit. For a whopping 9 points of damage. That skeleton has not been touched. So he is shattered but still standing. And Marcus, it's on you, sir.
All right. I
So
will
skeleton A, basically all of the skeletons are what we would be considered bloody, although you don't see blood on them.
Right.
Yeah.
Fractured.
Yeah, fractured. Highly fractured. And all of the skeletons against the back wall will be, they have recovered, and they will be able to take their actions.
Right. I'm going to see if I can help finish off, what is that, Skeleton A there? The one right next to Kai?
Yep.
Okay. Skeleton A.
Let's see, what do we get? And I roll, of course not, a 7. So I whiffed again.
Yep.
Man, I'm sailing right through the rib cages. There's no meat for me to hit.
Any other actions, bonus actions, anything else you'd like to take?
Not at this time.
Okay. That being said, Skeleton A is going to take a swipe at Kai. Missed. And the other skeletons are going to charge forward. Ramble. So Skeleton B will take a swipe at Edward. Does a 17 hit?
What the hell? Yes, it hits. Oh,
Okay.
these buggers are good hitters.
6 points of damage.
All right. And guess what? I'm bloodied again.
Skeleton D is going to swipe it. He's going to punch at Kai. Skeleton D rolls a 6 and misses. Kai's just too short. He's ducking under their swinging arms. And E and F will not be able to move forward because A and D are blocking their way. So we go up to the top of the round. Kai will swing at Skeleton A. Looks like he's using his bare fists again. And a 15. That will, for a total of 20. That will hit. 4 points of damage. And Skeleton A shatters and falls to the ground.
Yay.
Edward, your turn.
Well, let's take another shot at. Well, let's swing at B this time since he decided to hit me. $14.
That will hit. 12 points of damage. Would
Yep,
you like to do
12.
it? It was a killing shot.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. I had to roll that second one just to make sure savage attack.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, you know what?
Make sure he was dead.
I'm just gonna swing straight down through his skull and all the way down to the floor and just shatter his ass.
And he splinters apart in 1,000 shards.
Yay.
Marcus.
Well, since I noticed that Mr. Ed is, a little bit beat up there, can I cast my Cure Wounds on him since it's by touch?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
So
lovely.
Marcus. Yeah. So Edward receives 10 points of health back.
Should pretty much do it for my turn.
Refreshed.
And with that, skeletons are going to move forward. He's going to run up and hit Ed.
Of course.
Does an 18 hit?
All of these guys are amazing. What do these guys play for the Yankees or something? Jesus Christ!
Hey,
My
can we
God.
hire that? Can we hire them and have them run through? And clear it all out for
Yeah.
us?
It's Jesus, hiring these guys. Yeah, it hits.
All right. Okay, roll for damage. 4 points of damage, sir.
All right.
Skeleton F is going to charge Kai and take a swing at him.
At least I healed you back up.
Yeah, I would have been toast
brief
with that
moment.
one. Yeah, that would have finished me, so I needed it.
Let me check his armor class. That's going to hit. Ty goes to the attacker. That will hit Kai. For 7 whole points of damage, Kai, he screams and he jumps back. Yikes!
He's going to need a Scooby snack here fairly soon.
Yeah, Kai is bloodied on that one.
Oh, boy.
And Skeleton E is coming right at you, Marcus.
Yay.
About
And these guys
time.
are rolling hot tonight.
Yeah.
Does a 7 hit?
No.
Okay.
He gets the one little leaguer that can't hit the curveball. Yeah, I get all the frickin' home run power hitters.
Top of the round, Kai will melee attack again. Kai rolls an 18 adjusted to a 23, which will hit. Kai rolls 8 points of damage, and the skeleton splinters as Kai grabs the head and basically, grabs the head and then gives a hammer strike. Pow! And crushes the head, and the skeleton crumples to the ground. Marcus, is your move?
Wouldn't it be Ed's move?
I'm sorry, Ed. I'm sorry. You are correct, sir.
Well, Skeleton D is going down now. Bastard.
Okay.
Or perhaps not.
Nope. Swing and a miss. Marcus.
You're not bloodied now, are you, Ed?
I'm on the way, but I'm not there yet. No.
Okay. All right. So I want to take a draw on, I guess, whatever that one skeleton is that attacked me. I can't see which number that was.
Oh, that is going to be skeleton E.
E. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
Good.
let me ask you this. What are you attacking with?
I will attack with my dagger since he's so close.
Okay, because if you were to attack with your longbow, since we're first level, I know you don't have the skills up yet, you would be firing at a disadvantage into melee combat. That close. Yeah.
Correct. So that's why I'll switch to my dagger and see what I can do with that. No.
Swing and a miss. And it goes to the skeletons. Skeleton E will swing right back at you, sir. He will trade blow for a blow. Does an 8 hit?
No, sir.
Okay.
A whiff for a whiff.
Yeah, a whiff for a whiff. And Skeleton D will attack Edward. With a 21 hit.
It's kill the Paladin Knight. Jesus.
5 points of damage with his short sword.
Well,
now you're bloodied.
Yep.
And with that, we move to the top of the round, or top of the turn. Ed, it's your turn.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to have to heal myself. I can't take one more of those or I'm a goner. All right, Cure Wounds on Paladin. And I'll take 8. So yay, I'm almost back to full, but I'm feeling a little better.
Okay, that was your action. Any
Yep.
other bonus actions you need to take?
No.
Movement? Okay.
No, I'm going
It
to
goes
stand
to-
here and give this guy a bad look.
Yeah, it goes to Kai. Kai will turn and swing on Skeleton D, which is beaten on Edward, because Edward gave a little, aye,
Wow.
you know.
Wow. Never.
Mommy.
Never. More like, you fucker.
Kai rolls a 3 adjusted to 8. That will miss, and then he swings with his offhand, which is going to be a 13, and that will hit. And Kai rolls a 2 adjusted to 5. That skeleton shatters. He basically just grabs the arms and rips it off, and he headbutts it and crushes the skull.
Good enough.
Marcus, it's on you.
All right, using the dagger again. 12.
12 does not hit, sir.
Ugh.
Skeleton takes a swing at you. Does a 13 hit?
No.
All right. So you guys are whiffing a whiff and a whiff in the corner. Any other bonus actions that you have that you would like to take?
No, not at this time.
Okay, we go to the top of the next turn. Ed, you were up.
Well, I will step closer and take a swing at this final guy.
Okay.
Back to my actions. Here we go. 18.
18 will definitely hit. Roll for your damage.
He will take 11.
And that is a killing blow. If you would like to describe it. If not, he will simply just shatter into 1,000
let's
pieces.
just shatter his ass and get
Okay.
with the looting. Well,
that's it.
Actually, now that
We're out of combat.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm glad I was able to help.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to Kai because he took a nasty hit. So I'm gonna
Yeah, he did.
slap a cure wounds on his ass. So there's 7 more for him.
Ooh, thank you, sir.
Well, and that'll close out my spell casting for a little while, but that's okay. Now back to the question. We did find some sort of info about behind the skeletons.
Yeah, you'll have to dig through your
Yeah.
notes on that one. No DM freebies on that one there.
I think KJ may have taken the notes on that one. I don't have the
I don't
notes.
remember.
I don't either because we're old.
Let me see. I thought I wrote it down, but let me see.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, I will kind of poke around all the way around in the room and look around, see what I can see. See, were they carrying anything, or were they just, outside their weapons?
Rusted, yeah, a couple of them short swords, rusted. Nothing, yeah, no gold pouches. You'd be able to see. The floor is
Okay.
dusty. Yeah. Show me. Can you? And you could just grab your character. And I'm sorry, I moved them for you. Show me the path of travel around the room.
Oh boy. Well, I think I'd stay close to the wall here and kind of work my way
Okay.
up this way, and then
Okay.
maybe glance around.
Stop
Right here.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, let me move you there. All right. As you approach that corner of the room, to your right, which would be, let me get my little poker here. From this section of the wall under here, without even having to take a check, right? At the base of the floor, there appears to be a faint blue light, which seems to be coming underneath like the seam of the floor, almost as if there was a false door there. Now I'm going to
Well,
have
now
you
I will
make.
investigate that.
Now I will have you make an investigation check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
I'm an
Let's get
investigating
you.
fool now. All those damn hitting frickin' skeletons woke my ass up.
Roll a D100, please, on the critical skill success table.
75.
One that has not come up yet.
I would hope
Okay,
not
so
with
you
100.
gain, write this down on your character sheet, you gain a +2 bonus to your next saving throw, whenever that may be.
I wonder where the hell I can add that.
Probably put it down in your notes section.
Other? No. Backstory, enemies, allies. I guess other. Okay. Any one saving throw, one time?
Yep, any one time.
All right. Okay, noted. Ready to roll.
Okay. Under your investigation, as you were examining the light coming from the door, you notice that the light is growing brighter. So as you stand there, it's growing brighter, as if whatever the source of this blue light is appears to be getting closer to the door.
Well, hey, boys, you want to go figure out this light source, or do we want to bail? Seems if there's a door here, we should probably continue to clear.
I think we need to take a brief pause for Marcus.
We
You
lost
mentioned something
Marcus.
about- yeah, the little half elf Rangers room.
You had to go to the
That
little
being
Rangers
s-
room. Okay.
He had to go to the little Rangers room right in the middle of the encounter.
Well, you know what? He's still in range, even if he's asleep at the wheel. I'm gonna press and see if I can push this sucker open.
No need to, because as you reach up with your hands, the door is going to slide, much like a closet door.
Oh,
I'm going
lovely.
to go to the Discord channel. And you basically come face to face with something that looks like this. I don't know if you
Lovely.
can.
Yeah, not easily. Not easily. I
So
haven't
what you
figured out how to
see.
add the
Okay.
the chat room to the feed yet.
I
I have to work on that yet. There's a way, I think, but for now, so
I know what I can do.
it looks like a skeleton wearing black robes and having some sort of a swirly blue coming out of him. So
I know what I can do. I'm going to
okay.
add it to the maps, and then we'll be able to pull it up briefly.
Yeah, whatever works. That works. I think we may have found the alchemist.
This way our viewers can see here. Here we go. So this is what the viewers. Yes, the skeletal alchemist.
Oh, well, look
I
at
don't know
that.
if you
It
can.
is, yeah, I that's perfect. I was able to zoom right in. That's kind of scary, but we squash him and finish him off. That'll be good. But I got a
So
feeling we're all
basically
going to struggle.
the panel slides, and the source of the glow is coming from him, and everybody will need to roll for initiative.
All right. Now let's see. Put him in the room and give us the map back because that was
Yep.
captured. So everybody saw that. Spooky son of a bitch. Doing that, I may as well roll my initiative. Ooh, 5. I'm going last.
While we're waiting for Marcus, I'm going to add the tokens.
Is he coming into this room then, or is there a
Yeah,
new
he's
room
coming.
beyond it? Okay.
Yeah, he's coming through the door. Let me. So that's where the blue light was coming from.
Okay.
Aha!
There he
There
is,
he
that
is.
dirty
The
bastard.
skeletal, the dirty, the rotting bone, dirty dead bastard. Me,
Kai can have his initiative roll while we're waiting, huh?
yeah. Let me roll for his initiative here. Okay. And Kai will make his initiative roll. Oh, not so good. Kai rolls a 4 adjusted to a 7. So
Better
yours
than
was
my
what again?
5.
Yeah.
5, so. Yeah, we need initiatives there, Marcus.
My apologies there. I had to go cure wounds in real life. So
No, that happens. That happens.
Yeah.
Were you successful on your attack roll? That went.
Who?
right over his
Yeah.
head.
Ooh,
Oh.
right over his head.
Sorry. I was looking at
Magic
the map.
missiles into the
I was-
darkness.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking in the.
Failed
I
saving
was
throw.
looking at the map, going, okay, where the heck does skeletal alchemist come from?
You
A lot of things
remember
happened while I
the
disappeared.
you remember the bluey glowy light that I was seeing right next to the wall?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I reached up and touched, and the door slid open, and in came the skeletal alchemist. So we know what happened to the alchemist after all this. So we need initiatives.
So everybody has initiative except for Marcus. Marcus, I need your initiative roll.
18,
That was really
3,
good.
21.
All right.
21.
Marcus, it's your move, sir. So what happened was the glowing came out from underneath the door. Edward went to go figure out hey, let me see if I can get through this door. The door basically slid, the panel slid like a closet door. And we showed a picture of the skeletal alchemist. I won't flash it up again, but it's basically a skeleton wearing a long robes and the pointy wizard hat and some blue flame.
Aura.
Yeah, coming out of his blue flames coming out of his fingertips.
Yeah, he's in the show topics channel if you wanted to look.
Oh.
So it's your move, sir.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. I am going to move up against this wall to get a good clear line of sight.
Okay, so remember our house rules. He is in melee, engaging in
Right.
melee with Ed. So
Right.
you'll be firing at a disadvantage.
Right. But
And
I'm also planning on putting on the hunter's mark.
Okay. Remember the house rule as well is that if you miss,
Correct.
the other die roll is going to be used to see if it hits the other player character's armor class.
Correct.
Okay.
But I didn't say I was firing yet. I just said I was putting
know.
hunter's mark on.
I just wanted to clarify the rule with you on that one.
Sounds like I might be taking one for the team, eh, boys? Okay, great.
Hey, you played with the blue light.
Well, I thought there was a blue light special going on, and I couldn't miss it.
Kmart closed, remember?
Well, that's true, but seeing light underneath the floor and it getting higher, it seemed like there might be another door here, and we did promise to be thorough. So here we are.
Correct. All right, so like I said, I just moved it to here to get a better angle in case I do fire, and cast the hunter's mark on him for now.
Okay. That's it. You're going to hold your other actions.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, the skeleton, since he was basically reaches out, and it's going to, right there in the camera, is going to reach out towards Edward and make his attack.
Don't be a Yankee. Don't be a Yankee.
He's not wielding any weapons. He's just got his bony claws are reaching at you.
I wonder if this would work.
As an 18 hit, sir.
God damn it. Yes, it does.
Take 2 points
of
damage.
All right. That wasn't so bad.
Oh, but wait.
Oh, there's
more. He makes an additional attack. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay, so he's basically clawing at you with his claws, coming at you with both hands.
Okay.
And that was his move. And it goes to Kai. Kai, of course, is going to
think at him really hard.
Straight at him. No, Kai, like what do you call it? The Naruto run. He puts his arms out and charges straight in at him. Makes his melee attack. A 12. Let me see if that hits. That is going to hit, so let me roll for damage. And Kai rolls a 4 adjusted to a 7. Kai will make his second attack, also with his fists. Kai rolls an 8, and he misses. So next up is Edward. It's your move, sir.
All right, let's take a big old swing at this glowing ninny. 20.
A 20 will hit.
Okay. $13 damage. With that, I
13.
yell, "Your house is being repoed."
He does not shatter. He doesn't splinter apart into a million pieces. He cackles at you. This dry, crumbly laugh, and he appears to be wobbly, as in he's bloody, but he's still full on coming at you with the attack. So,
Okay.
Marcus, it's your move, sir. What action would you like to take?
All right, I am moving on up, kind of behind Kai, and I'm gonna poke at him with my little pointy stick.
Okay.
Like George Jefferson, he's moving on up.
Moving on up.
Like George and Wheezy.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, a 21 hits.
All right. And I do 4 plus Hunter's Mark. Another 4, so 8 total.
So 8 total. Yeah, he's still there. We roll up to the top of the. Oh, that
Top
was
of the
Marcus's
charts.
turn. Yep, that was Marcus's turn. So Skeleton. Skeleton's coming at Edward.
Of course he is.
He's pissed off. You disturbed his
Slumber.
his alchemy. He was brewing, whatever, doing his alchemist stuff in there. Does a 22 hit?
Oh my God! Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it hit me.
7 points of clawing damage. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay.
Has the guy broke a nail yet?
Oh yeah, he's wobbly, he's shaky, he's got some ribs loose, and now it goes to Kai. Kai is gonna try to kick him in the shins. And he succeeds. He rolls a 15, adjusted to a 20. Kai will roll damage. A 1, adjusted to a 4. So Kai steps in and basically kicks the alchemist so hard in the shin that he knocks both legs out from under the alchemist, and the alchemist topples over backwards, and as he hits the ground, his bones shatter, and the cloak slowly billows and floats to the ground, and there's no more movement. The alchemist is down.
Thank God.
And we are out of combat.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's step in and rifle the guy's pockets, see what he's got in here. Got anything good on him?
So
Good.
the secret door, because we all know what that is now, it opens, it slides to reveal a clutter of broken glass and earthenware piled on the floor beyond. 3 small copper pots lie amid the debris. As we enter the room, you can go ahead and position us into the room, and I'll get the alchemist out of the way here.
Well, we want to rifle his pockets first. He's got.
Let me give you the room description, and then
Okay. Let's do all the things you want to do.
Yeah, I gotta. Come on, this is where I get to
Okay, go
tell
ahead.
the story.
Yeah, it's your time to
And
shine,
use
buddy.
Dramatic pauses to emphasize the point.
Going all Captain Kirk on us. I like it.
Remember, David, you don't piss off the DM.
I know. I think I already did with all those rolls tonight. My God, I've burned through all my healing over and over and over again.
A bench runs down the west wall of what seems to be a laboratory. Yes, I said laboratory. On the bench are jars of powders and liquids and several pieces of chemical apparatus. There's a table against the south wall forming an L shape with the bench, just as the map shows. And there's a book open on the table. Also on the table is a candlestick with a tiny stump of unlit candle still in it, and a variety of other items that even in the dim light shine with the warmth of pure gold. One of these objects looks like a human skull.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, that book
Now
might
you
be.
can rifle through the
All right.
alchemist pockets.
I'll rifle through his pockets. You guys can check the look at that book. Maybe that might be worth something. Got to be a magic user that's around that would be interested in alchemist.
The robe is well, he's an alchemist, not necessarily a magic user. So
Well, I know, but it may be interesting to those that utilize that type of thing.
As you search the alchemist, it's basically tattered robes. There's no pockets, no weapons, nothing. He was just using his claws and his bare hands, and the robes are tattered and worn. And as you search through it, the robes kind of disintegrate as if they were, been there for a very long time.
Same with the hat.
Same with the hat.
Okay, so worthless. All right.
Yes.
Well, they're checking out the book. I'll poke around looking for any other blue light or anything around the walls. I want to make sure. Light. I want to make sure there's nothing else in here.
Roll an investigation check.
For Edward?
Not my day.
You don't appear to find anything else worth of interest in the room.
Good enough.
Marcus, what are you doing?
Looking over the book you said was on the desk, and looking over the items that are on the desk.
Okay, so you look at the book, make an Arcana roll.
Nope. 5.
It is written in common. The book is written in common. It does have a title on it. The title is, as you read, it says, Ye Secret of Ye Philosopher's Stone, but no author.
Okay.
Does anybody know what a Philosopher's Stone is?
This character wouldn't.
Okay, make an Arcana check then.
Oh, okay. 15.
So through growing up childhood stories, going through school, maybe some sort of a formal or informal education, alchemists are famous. Like, what is the one thing that people want alchemists to do, which is basically turn lead into gold, right?
Right.
The secret ingredient to turn lead into gold is what they call a philosopher's stone. And the philosopher's stone is basically the catalyst in the chemical calculation, which allows you to take mundane objects, put them into a swirling pot of whatever, and then it comes out as gold. Yep. On the other end.
Right on.
So that is the title of the book, is Ye Secret of Ye Philosopher's Stone, no author acknowledged. However, Marcus, you kind of reading it, even though it was written in common, you figure it's going to take you a long time to really make any sense out of this. It's just a lot of mathematical equations and chemical charts and symbols, and you really can't make anything else out of it.
Stuff it in a backpack.
Yeah, I obviously can't do good at math because I can't calculate the distance from one side to the other to jump over a hole.
Correct.
So,
Right.
I'll just stick
or
that
how to hit something.
Party equipment.
On the table again are, if you look at the table, it's got some objects, and there's an object that looks like a human skull. A variety of other items that look like, basically they're shining with what appeared to be, they appear to be shiny like gold. There is a human skull, what appears to be an apple, a rose, and a set of small, 5 small discs. Almost, they're like little discs stacked up, and they're all appear to be shiny with this gold hue to them. The table also holds a stack of gold coins,
Oh, how many
and
of
that's all
them?
you can see so far. Do you want to count?
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay, 47 gold pieces.
Alrighty.
So, other than the skull, the apple, the rose, the 5 discs, there appears to be some other chemical apparatus, beakers and stuff. Kai takes an immediate interest in that, and we'll go over, and he starts rifling through, like, that's good. I'll put that in my satchel, and and he kind of puts that in his satchel, and he's kind of going through all that alchemical.
Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
any specific reason, but yeah, I'll throw the 5 gold discs in the backpack for party,
Okay.
and the book is also in the party loot.
Would anybody else like to do anything?
What else is left on the desk?
There's the human skull. These are all appear to be encased in gold. A human skull, an apple, a rose, and a set of 5 small discs.
Right.
There is
They're
the
gold.
candlestick, stump
Right.
of an unlit candle, jars of powders and liquids, of which Kai is kind of going through, looking at all the alchemy stuff, the laboratory equipment, and the table, which has got the
Did you
candlesticks on
say
it.
Did you say the table had drawers or no?
Would you like to investigate?
Yes.
Okay. You do, upon examining a little bit more closely, there appears to be a drawer on the table, kind of like an end table's got like a little drawer underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I open said drawer, or is it
You
locked?
can. No, it appears to be unlocked.
Okay.
All right.
Open the
Inside
drawer
is a
and
book.
look at it. Okay. Can I discern what is the title of the book?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh boy. 9.
You can't really. It's in symbols and words and glowy things and stuff is moving around. You can't really figure out what it is.
Magical book.
Yeah. Is that all that's in there? Is just the one book?
Yep, that's it.
I grabbed the book and I
It's
hand it
not
to Ed.
erotically illustrated like the other one that you found.
Good.
I grabbed the book and hand it to Ed and say, put this with the rest of it.
Right on.
We'll need to figure out what this thing is.
Yeah, so I just got a magical book in there. The gold apple, gold rose, gold skull.
Okay.
They're all in there.
Yeah, pretty much cleared off the desk.
Pretty much. They're gold, damn it. I mean, if it was an old shitty apple, I was just going to leave it, but since it's gold, it might be worth some shit.
So, for simplicity purposes, you can write this down. The human skull appears to be worth 20 gold pieces.
All right.
The apple appears to be worth 5 gold pieces. The rose appears to be worth 5 gold pieces. And the discs, Kai will tell you, because he knows exactly what they are. They're like weights, like balance and weights, and they appear to be solid gold. And those are worth 5 gold pieces each. So if you want to write those down, you'll be able to easily fence those when you get back into town. I'll just kind of save time, and then you can add that to your
Tally.
party tally.
Okay, I got everything except the 5 discs. What are those worth?
Those are worth 5 gold pieces each, so it's 25 gold pieces total.
Okay. Got it. Well, then, if that's cleared out, gentlemen, we still have one section of the house that we still need to verify is clear.
Okay.
That's back up through the trap door and up to the north of the house. At the back of the kitchen, there was stairs going down, which we decided to go elsewhere.
All right, gonna bring up the map here.
I'm thinking like this was downstairs. Was it
Mhm.
here? Was it this one here?
Yes. Yep, that led to the
Okay, yeah.
downstairs.
So we'll just put a
So
marching
we want to
order.
go up through there and put a marching order, and guess what? I'm going to switch maps, and we're going to go back downstairs.
Okay. Just curious where it spits us out.
As we're whisked away.
Yay!
You are
we
whisked away,
disappeared,
and
yay.
suddenly we're here.
Well, glad I wanted to check this out, verify we're all open. Need to be thorough, damn it.
Okay, let me grab my description. You went to there.
Yeah.
Okay, shoulder height wooden bottle racks line the north and the west walls here. There appear to be no intact bottles left on the racks, and shattered bottles cover the floor. Damn, Kai is disappointed. He wanted to take some air quotes samples of the bottles, what
Yeah.
was in the bottles. Yeah.
Right.
Against the east wall, at the foot of the stairs, rests 2 large metal storage bins that appear to be empty. Those are those big squares that you can see that are here.
Right.
In the center of the room lies a human corpse clad in plate mail. Can you see the corpse sticker?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. In the center room lies a human corpse clad in plate mail. A long sword lays by the corpse's right side, and a large shield covers its legs.
Well, let's go inspect this guy. Do a little investigation on him, see what he's got.
Okay, Kai will go to the bottom. Marcus, where are you going? Put yourself. And what are you doing, Marcus? Ooh, I got a little. Whew, cellar flies flying around. Shoe fly.
Lovely.
Currently, right now, just standing here, just kind of being kind of overwatched, just kind of making sure that nothing's creepy crawly coming out of anywhere.
Okay, so you are overwatching what specifically?
Basically back this direction towards back. Where'd it go? I'm overwatching back, from there to here
Okay.
area, kind of just, because I see that we've got this. What is this? A fireplace? You said
Those
Or
are
would you-
storage bins. Sorry, the
Storage
map
bins?
needs to reload there.
Okay. Because I know you said that these were storage bins over here, correct?
Yep, that looks like the back of
Yeah,
a fireplace.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the fireplace here, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just kind of keep an overwatch back this way because we know Ed has spider friends that likes to come out of.
Well, that's true.
Okay, Kai is exploring the wine bottle racks.
Of course, he is a little wino.
Yeah, he is a halfling. And Edward is inspecting the body. Everybody happy with that?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, roll for initiative.
I was waiting to see if he would giggle as it was a joke, but okay, clearly
No,
not.
no, roll for initiative.
14. 15, sorry. 15.
17 plus 3 for 20.
So Kai gets a 19 adjusted to 22, so it will be Kai, Marcus, Edward, and then whatever DM surprise is coming out of somewhere.
It's another skeleton, just heavily plated, I'm sure.
So from out of the body, as you touch the body, this swarm of grubs comes out and starts crawling and creepy crawling over your arms. All these wormies and grubbies, and they're swarming you, Edward, as you reach down to check the body.
So this is what kills me. Great.
Grubs.
Worm food, just what
A
I always
swarm
wanted.
of rat grubs. Marcus, I'm sorry, Kai is up first. Kai, let me see what Kai's got up his sleeve here. He's gone through a lot of.
In a minute, they're going to be up my sleeve.
Yeah, literally. Kai puts his fingers up to his temple, squints, and rolls. Did that roll come through?
The save roll.
There we go. Yep. Okay, it failed to save. And Kai rolls a 5. So he like you see a bunch of rat grubs burst into green ichor and snot and whatever makes up rat grubs.
Ick.
I'm assuming there's still plenty there.
Yes.
Are they kind of like the spiders? Are they big enough to go stomp on, or
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. It's a swarm. It's all like
Right.
the whole body. They're swarming all over the body. Yeah, it
Right.
counts as. Yeah, you can stomp on them, and it counts as a swarm.
Okay.
So yeah, Marcus, you're up next.
All right, I just moved over to get a little closer to the swarm, and let's see what I can smack them, stomp on them, or something. Would that be
Sure.
an unarmed, or would that still
Nope.
be in with
Yeah,
the
you can
dagger?
still. Yeah, it's considered a weapon attack.
Okay. There's a natural 20 plus 5 hit.
Absolutely, it does hit. Let's roll for your effect. That's the first natural 20 melee hit that we've seen tonight.
Yeah.
Roll a D100.
D100. 50.
50. You smash target's knee. Target basically goes prone, which basically means that everybody else is attacking at an advantage because the swarm is considered knockdown on the ground.
Okay. I was gonna say grubs. I kick a grub in the knee. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you stomped it so hard by stomping it with your boot heels that it shakes the ground and the rest of the grubs kind of fall down. Roll for your damage.
All right. That is 11.
Yeah, it looks like you got a big chunk of the bugs with that one. Ed, it's your turn, sir. You are swarming with bugs,
And you have advantage.
and you have advantage.
Well, I suppose. Let me take a look here.
You're not over there eating grubs, are you?
No. I'm going to take it. I guess so. I'll frickin' attack them. Nope. 7.
Yeah, but roll a second d20 because you're at advantage.
Oh, that's right.
And take the highest roll.
13.
That will hit. Roll for
Cool.
damage. 12 points, and with that, you're able to basically, get them off your arms, and the grubs fall to the ground, and you do, you, ick, and stomp on them, and that stomps them out. And the grubs are no more.
Good.
No more grubs.
All right. Oh,
And we
that's
are out of
over.
combat.
I'm going to go back to investigating the freaking corpse now that they're dead. Jeez.
This appears to be the remains of somebody. If you would like to make an investigation check,
Yeah.
or actually make an investigation check and then make a medicine check. Is there a medicine roll? It should be.
Yep.
Yep, medicine roll.
Investigation's a 15 and medicine 5.
No,
That's
okay.
bad medicine.
So you don't know how long the body's been there, but you can definitely tell it's a human. That's where the rot grubs came from.
Still juicy enough for rot grubs.
Yep. He's wearing plate mail. It looks pretty banged up, but serviceable. There's a long sword and a shield, which appear to be in good condition, and a backpack
Well, I'll check
laying
through
under
the
the
old
corpse.
backpack.
It is ye old explorer's pack, which is listed in the standard player's handbook.
Sure.
It's just missing the rations and the water.
So standard stuff. Okay.
Yep.
Well, the shield and longsword are, since they're in good condition, it's worth loading.
They're
them up.
serviceable.
Yeah.
Yeah, serviceable
so-
and good condition. Yeah.
Right. So I'm just going to throw those in the party pile too. Take those.
So that, as far as you can tell, clears the house and the cellar and the cavern area. I'm going to take Mr. Alchemist off of the table. There we go. So what is the party's next move at this point? We have been in this haunted house for at least an 8-hour rest plus a 9-hour, and we got up here. By the time we got down to the cellars, I remember marking the time, it was about 11 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would be early AM now, I would think.
Yeah, it would probably be around midnight once we had gone up. And there was no other nothing else that we can see. The house is empty.
Oh, and we've got a handful of stuff, and I think at this point we know we can come back, and we've got a bunch of alcohol in here, so that's helpful. But I would say, should we start heading back to town, or do we want to sleep for 8 hours and then head back in the daylight? I mean, we got beds right around the corner.
Matters not to me.
Happy with Kai will impress upon you through your mind. He really likes those brandy barrels. He's a halfling. He likes to drink.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So is he opting to stay the night here or to take the brandy barrels back?
Both.
All right. Why don't we do this? Why don't we go all the way back, up the stairs here to the next level, go over into the room with the trap door, down into the basement, through the secret passage. Let's get the freaking barrel that you had sampled, and we'll bring that all the way back up into the room, the basement with all the beds, and the cellar area. We'll all have a couple of glasses. The halfling will have probably a lot more, and we'll shoot for an 8-hour rest so we can recover.
Yes.
And then once we're done, then we can depart back to town.
So as we settle down for night, go ahead and mark us down for a long rest. You may recover to your full hit points. hit your long rest button. There will be
Yay.
no further encounters for the rest of the night. As we wake up in the morning, of course, the hearth in the cooking area that's there has long since died down, so there's no more any fresh food there. As we exit up the stairwells into the haunted house itself, it is dawn coming up in the morning, and just in time for a fresh, brand new day as we exit the haunted house on top of the hill back towards town. Correct?
Yay. Yes, I agree. 100%.
Okay.
Yep.
So, with that being said, go ahead and everybody can mark down the total experience points total. Allow myself to introduce myself. The total amount of experience points, which is going to be 942, which from what I remember is going to bump you up right past second into third level.
942.
And of course, those documents I had put in for our listeners and for those of you who are tuning in. We had put up the documents regarding the house rules, which are straight out of the Dungeon Master's Guide, the 2024 edition.
Right.
And as far as leveling, and I've inputted a house rule since this is the first time we've come up with this for training for levels. For every level obtained through levels 2 through 4, it's going to cost our adventurers about 20 gold pieces per level to pay for supplies. And it's going to take about 10 days per level to train up to gain those levels, should the party decide to stick around in town and to train up. So that's how we are doing.
Yeah,
level.
I would absolutely suggest we do that because that puts me up to level 3, and yeah.
Did you say that was 942 a piece or 942 divided by?
942 apiece.
Okay. All right. That's what I was making sure.
Yeah, so a
Okay.
total of 1092 total.
Yes.
The 300 we had before, I believe. No, it was 150. It was 150 before. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, that'll put us at 1092, and I'm already on the way to 4. So there's going to need to be some tweaks and whatnot. But yeah, I would say we get back, we sell all the shit that we've got over the 20 days, and we work out and do what we need to do. And I can go through if we want to take a few minutes to do that and go through all the party loot and sell. I mean, unless there's something that really stands out that anybody absolutely wants, to me, I'm perfectly fine with exchanging it all for not XP but gold.
Disregard that ping. I was going to here is where we were staying at. Yes, so what you can do is, that's why I gave you the gold piece total.
Right.
If there's any items or anything that you think that you need to take. So fast forward, we've made it successfully back. It's only like a 4-mile hike, and it's in the morning. And as our adventurers leave the house, we will meet some of the villagers coming out of Salt Marsh. None of them really venture up towards the path towards where the haunted house was, but you can see them out in the fields and attending to their flocks and sheep and cattle and the agriculture as we come back into the city of Saltmarsh. You will recognize a couple of faces of the townspeople that had followed us up there the previous 24 hours, and a lot of them were like, "Oh my gosh!" They're kind of like, "Oh, they've returned." And you get the impression that they weren't expecting us to return from the house. Based on the fact that everybody pretty much around feels that the house was haunted. So, and we will be able to return to the inn. I have, is there any items that I had down that you wanted any clarification on as far as value or anything that struck your interest?
I have a handful of stuff as party equipment here.
Okay.
If we want to go through all those and just sell them all, It's up to Marcus what he wants to do. I mean, some of these we can hold on to and take to like magic shops, like the magical book, maybe the maybe the religion book. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in here that might be worth.
Yeah, anything that I think that may have some magical properties or whatever, I think we need to see if we can get possibly identified.
Yeah, and I don't know. The magical book definitely, but each one of us, if I remember, each one of us has a book in our inventory too.
Yes.
I can't figure out where the hell I put that. Other possessions. Where did I put it? I can't find out where I put it. Maybe I put it party inventory. I don't remember.
There were 3 books.
Right.
Yeah,
One
I
of
got
them
it
was
in
called
somewhere.
The Magical Properties of Gemstones. The second book was called The Magical Properties of Herbs and Flowers. And the third book was called The Metaphysics of Mathematics. So you can assess basically a value without role playing it of approximately 7 gold pieces for each of the books. So a total of 21 total, should you choose to sell it. Inside the third volume was a piece of paper that was handwritten in text in common tongue that basically said "Beyond Skeletons." That's where the note
Right,
was, or
yeah.
the skeletal note. Yep.
Okay. Well, that's good. Marcus, you got any need for those books, or do I just add it to gold pieces?
For the ones
Yeah, those 3.
the 3 of those, no,
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay, well, we'll just add it to the gold piece total then.
So you were able to. We'll fast forward that up. You were able to basically all of the common items. Sell them off to the various merchants and open air markets for the value that I had assessed. The plate mail will be, if you were to sell. I think you did. You didn't take the
No,
plate mail,
I
did you?
took the
Yeah,
long sword and
sword and the
shield.
shield. You can sell those for regular market value, which is straight out of the player's handbook. I'm not sure of the actual value of that, the specifically, but you can look that up. Was there any other items that you needed clarifying?
See, the green silk jacket, we were just going to
Yeah,
sell
I
that too,
think
correct?
the green silk jacket.
10 gold pieces.
Okay, let me put that on there. Okay, then we do have the magical book and the philosopher's stone book.
In your buccaneer outfit.
That's true, the buccaneer outfit. Yeah.
Buccaneer outfit, 15 gold pieces if you wish to sell it at the local tailor. Thrift store, if you will.
Shoot, should have gone back and got the gold captain's uniform.
I think that one was tattered and beat to hell, I think.
Right.
How about
Are you talking about Sanballet?
No, no, no,
The
no, no.
No, the one that we found in the
It was
wardrobe closet.
it was off of the cellar, the little
Oh yes,
private room. Yeah.
yeah. 10 gold pieces,
Yeah, we didn't grab that one.
No, we didn't get
but
that
we
one.
didn't grab that one. Yeah.
No. Bullseye lantern.
It's used. Nobody really wants to purchase that from you.
Okay, so let's just chuck that, huh?
Yeah, you can discard it.
Okay. I mean, we got parchments. We can maybe hold on to the parchments. They're not going to be worth anything unless we find the guy that really is looking for this. Platinum pieces in 2 pouches. We've already basically got those squared away. I just have to add them to the total. A religion book. We got a scroll too, and then 2 silver earrings.
Mm-hmm. Silver earrings are worth 5 silver apiece.
So 10
So
silver.
basically, you have the items of interest that I have written down is the scroll, the magical book of what appears to have magic ruins and symbols in it. That's what I have.
Right. And then the Philosopher's Stone book that I got.
And the book of the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
Ye old Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah. So those are the 3 probably big money items. Do we want to hold on to them and then role play through that later?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking what I can do during our downtime in the next few days. I can accumulate and I'm just for simplicity, we probably want to just make this all into gold. So I will figure out what our total party total is, and then we can, when we get back together,
Divvied up.
I'll just figure out what all of our point total is and go from there. Question for the DM. I know
Okay.
when you're leveling characters, since I'm going to hit 2 and 3, and I'm sure Marcus will too.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling the hit points. Do we roll them with dice and then whatever we get, or are we just taking the max per level? I've heard it done a couple of different ways.
So the way that I run it is first level, I always give everybody max hit points, and then after that, you'll do your roll and then add your Constitution bonus.
Okay, that's perfect. So then each one of us can add on those points for our character. Is there any other thing besides hit points? And since we're hitting 3, then we've got our oaths and everything else that we add.
Yeah, you're going to go into
what else is that?
subclassing.
Yeah, subclass.
So
Okay.
what's going to happen is in game time, and before we turn everybody loose to go off and go training, in game time, it's going to take you about 20 days to do that way. And that mechanic I add in because that way everything in the whole campaign doesn't happen in a 24-hour period. It kind of helps to move the storyline along. So game time, it's going to take about 20 days and roughly about 40 gold pieces a person. It's about 20 gold pieces per level. And that's to cover if you had to do an apprenticeship or supplies. For example, Kai, being a monk character, maybe have to go out and purchase straw and a tackling dummy so he can do the punch the dummy and train himself up and stuff like that. And that's what it covers. However, we haven't gotten there yet. That being said, whatever you decide to sell, Kai, the only thing that Kai is asking for is enough money to cover his training expenses and enough to basically replenish the rations of the water in his pack. Everything else, he will, whatever money you assign him, he's going to basically give to charity on his out of his share.
Well, my nickname's Charity.
Yeah, right. I just asked in the in the little chat there, so just when you get a chance to help me figure out the platinum pieces, silver pieces, copper pieces to get it all, so I can't, just so that I can remember later, because if you tell me now, I will forget by the time I get around to it. So
I make it simple. In my campaigns, I go by rules of 10. 10 silver to 1 gold, 10 gold to 1 platinum. It's just a rule of 10. It makes it very, very simple, very easy.
And since we're going to divide it up, I'm going to break it all down into gold pieces to make it simple, because that's what we're going to need to. We're each going to have to spend 40 to train 2 levels. And
if you wanted,
I've got some additional debts that are also gold, so I need to repay those as well during these 20 days.
Also, additionally, if you wanted to get some stuff identified, you're going to have to pay money for that as well.
Yeah, well, we'll hold on. Like I said, we'll hold on to those books, and all the ones that have money values that we've gone through, I will just treat as we are able to sell those during the 20 days, if that works for Marcus.
Yeah, Absolutely.
And and that way I can just add it all to the pile, and then I can do the conversion, and then boom, everybody gets X when we get back together, and then we can pay off whatever debts we have and maybe purchase some new stuff if we really want to.
So as we arrive back at the inn and we're kind of divvying up, I'm reminded of that scene in the Avengers. If you ever watched the Avengers movie, the Marvel Avengers, where kind of at the end, where the credits kind of roll,
Shawarma.
and then it shows they're in the shawarma shop. So that is our adventurers. They're in the tavern and they're all just kind of sitting around tired and eating shawarmas at the table. And this makes for a great breaking point until our next episode.
Awesome.
Oh,
well, thanks.
Before we go,
I was just about to pull the pin. Okay.
Yeah. Before we go, as the adventurers arrive at the inn, the bartender, the tavern keeper, even without having to grease his palms, he recognizes the three of us as we come in immediately, and he said, "Oh, I'm glad you guys have returned. Merrick, your employer has left this for you," and he slides a sealed envelope across the bar towards Edward. You open up the envelope and it basically reads to the effect of, I need to get in touch with you as soon as possible before the next night ends. And so with that, we'll leave our adventurers at the tavern table.
All right. Well, we'll mark it right there. And thanks everybody for watching or listening, wherever you were, wherever you are. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed our cute little faces down in this region here, and those guys over there to my other side there. That's where they are. Yeah. So thanks everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back soon with another episode. Take care. Bye bye.